Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for joining me. Let's have a look at today's bias, shall we? We'll start by looking at the calendar, of course, see what news we might have today that might affect things. So we have JOLTS job openings at 10 a.m. You might want to consider waiting until the 10 a.m. news drops before looking to take a position. Moving over to the charts now. And let's start here on NQ. Remembering we can still get 71% off Apex, 33% off Tradeify, and 20% off Tradezella when you use code Jimmy for Apex or code Jimmy Trades for Tradeify and Tradezella. Let's start here on NQ on the daily chart. And we had quite a good move yesterday. Probably looking to see price, although I think initially I was, looking to be bearish for the week. That's still possible. That's definitely still possible. I think today we'll probably see price move higher. And the reason for that is we've got this high level draw on liquidity. We have no wick to the high side here on NQ. And as long as we respect the 50% level of this large seller's wick, which is, a wick that's coming out of a daily bearish FEG, we've got a swing point candle, which closed back inside the range of the previous daily candle, then we could see price move lower. So, we look to see price move up here and then move from there. Now, the most recent information is, of course, this daily bullish FEG. So looking to see now if that is the real strength there. We also closed above these opposing candles. And we want to see that level respected as well. So if price is going to, this is our bearish idea on the week. If we move up, respect the 50% level here and then push lower, or we want to see price as it's doing today. We're respecting the 50% level. We've opened low, potentially high close. And that's okay. We can still see that play out here. I look to pivot my bias from a lower time frame during the trading session. So I do like to look at the daily to give myself a bit of an idea or a bit of a feel of where I think price might move towards. If we clear the chart there and we just drop down to the hourly, we can see where we opened here. There's no wick to the high side, or there is a very, very tiny wick. For me, that's a high level draw on liquidity. Price has also built up low resistance liquidity through here as well. And on the hourly at the moment, we've got a nice candle to closure back inside the range here. 4 hour is looking to do the same thing. We've only got 20 odd seconds left here on the 4 hour candle. So the 2 a.m. candle is going to close back inside the range. And this could signify a push for today, at least. Then we'll have this big or this large balanced price range here for price to test, which is the wick. That's the wick on the daily. If we look at that, that's the wick there on the daily. So that is our point of interest on the daily. And we talked about for bearish once price pushes higher. So I do believe we're a good chance of seeing higher prices today, at least to take out this high and previous day high and test out the 50% level of this wick. We look at ES, it's going to tell a similar story. Same idea here with the wick. There is no, okay, or very, very tiny. All right, so similar deal there as well. We can see that price we're very correlated at the moment. So we've got the same bullish FEG. We've also got the closure above the bodies here, these opposing candles. And like NQ, we want to see the wick respected here as well. So we'll see how that plays out. but that's how I'm looking at the charts today for NQ and ES. Jumping over to oil now. On the daily, we had a nice push yesterday. Still not enough though. We're still inside this range. Okay, so it's not enough yet to really give me that decisive, I think price is going to go here. Other than what we did end up with is a closure through these opposing candles where we didn't see that here. We can see that failed each time. Again, failed here. So we didn't get that closure through. We've got high resistance liquidity here, where we put in a lower low. And then we've moved on, and that's also out of a bullish FEG there. And we got that closure through this level. So I'd be looking at, if we look at the 50% level or the equilibrium price, and this is of the previous day, price is testing that level right now. And I'd be looking or anticipating price to put in an open low high close today. Looking for previous day high as a low hanging fruit, followed by Wednesday, the 21st of May. So yeah, I think a bullish plan there for oil looks pretty good. Moving to gold now. On the daily, I like that we've got these closures through the opposing candlesphere. And a similar story with gold, looking at price, wanting to respect the 50% level of the previous day's range. Although we have taken previous day high already, I do want to see this level tested and respected to look for price to move higher. Because we also did close through this bearish FEG finally. And we have this high level draw liquidity right above price here. So let's drop down to the 4 hour, see what the 4 hour has. We had a closure back inside the range here. And then we've got our expansion lower through our next couple of candles. Yeah, so I could see this, if we look at this dealing range from this high to the low, that would line up nicely with, if price was to come lower into this 4 hour busy, that would put us into a discount. If we wicked onto this level here and then look for price to run higher. Having a look at 6E or the euro on the daily. So a good push there yesterday. We've swept our previous day high already, and this high, this old high here back on the 28th of April. So realistically, we want to see the 50% level of the previous day's candle hold. We want to see that find support there. We could even see price come down to these opposing candles and test that level as well. If we start breaking down through there, then we're possibly going to continue to move lower. So that's the bearish. Bullish is we respect this 50% or down to this order block and push higher. $6B hasn't taken out previous day high, so we do have an SMT high there. That's what I want to look for. Price, same deal, want to respect the 50% level of the previous day's range for price to want to move higher. You know, will the 6B want to grab that high? Or a smart money moving in, we want to see this level here respected if that's the case as well. Pixie. This low just looks too good, to be honest. And the way Dixie's opened as well, we've got that lack of wick to the low side. There's a high level draw liquidity there. We've got this wick, this low here. It just looks too good to want to leave. Coming up into these opposing candles right now that we closed through yesterday. So I think we're a good chance of moving lower here. Looking at that, so that would be the bearish idea there. Let's go and have a quick look at Bitcoin. There's the one with all of my drawings on there. There we go. A little bit of strength in yesterday's candle, but we are inside a bearish FVG here. What we're going to want to see is our equilibrium of the previous day's buyer's wick respected. If we can respect that level, look for price to run higher. And that's it for today, guys. I hope you were able to find some insights there. And we will obviously be over in Trade Foundry. You can hang out with us over there. We'll be streaming in there today. Feel free to join. It's a free service. The link is in the description. Remember to grab your evals, Apex, Tradeify for OSOC on Friday. Adam, our man, Day Trading Realtor, will be streaming live from his YouTube channel. So we'll get the link up there as the week moves on, so we can all go over there and support him. And there's also a chance to win 3 months to 2 Degrees Elite package if you head over to Adam's Twitter and follow the rules in his post to have your chance to enter and win. All right, guys, take care. We'll see you in Trade Foundry, and bye for now.